Hi guys, Rachel Jones here. I'm an independent Scentsy consultant and I live in Walnutport, Pennsylvania. And today I am bringing you a what I have been warming video. And there are a few bars in here that I want to talk about that really stood out to me. I've melted them before, but this year, wow, they just did so amazing in my home. So let's get started here. Okay, so the first one is Pretty and Plum. So this one was just in that 10 bar bundle, the bakery. There was a bakery bundle, a floral bundle. You guys know, since you guys know. But anyway, just a few weeks ago, so I got the 10 bar bakery bundle, and one of those was Pretty and Plum here. And on cold, this smelled really light, even though it's beautiful. So I put it in my bedroom and I put it in an element warmer. And what I love about my element warmer is that there's no light, so I can keep it on all night. And this did really good. And this is really, really pretty. There's definitely plum, but you really get a bakery note in this. Like, it's not just fruit. It's not just a fruity plum. I get like not a cookie, not a muffin. I would say like a cake. It almost smells like a dense plum cake, but you do get that bakery note in the cake part. So this did really well in my element warmer. I did 2 cubes. It didn't last long. It only lasted maybe like a 12 to 14 hour stretch. So basically that's a one-day scent for me, because I have, I have my warmers on all the time, but if I do turn them off, I turn them off or turn them on early in the morning, and then I turn them off again late at night. But anyway, I don't know. I don't know if this would do well in my open concept, but I'm happy melting it in my bedroom, and it's really nice. Okay, next one on the list is Frosted Vanilla. There's been so much rave about this. I melted 2 cubes of this in my bedroom. So this is Frosty Air, Birch Bark, and Vanilla Bean. And it's really pretty. It is nice. I'm not a super huge fan of, fresh air, minty type scents. Like, I don't know. I just don't really gravitate towards them. But this is done really well. This is really pretty. If I had to pick a minty type scent, it would definitely be Frosted Vanilla. I haven't done it in my open concept yet, guys. What do you think? Do you think it would survive out here? You guys that have been following me and know me, the struggle is real in my open concept. Do you think this would hold its own? I mean, it doesn't have to be, a banger or anything. It doesn't have to blow me out of the house, but I just want to be able to smell it. So let me know what you guys think. Okay, next one is Bar Cozy Fireside. This is just like warm spices, cinnamon, ginger. I think that's what sets it apart. And this one was really nice. I expected this one to be stronger though. I melted the entire bar in my open concept. In my open concept, I now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 8 warmers and a mini warmer. And this is only like I would say my open concept space is like maybe like 500 square feet, maybe 600. I'm not good with that kind of measuring stuff, but okay, let's say 600 square feet. So I have a lot of gosh darn warmers. But I put a cube of this in, since there's 8 warmers, I put a cube in every warmer, and it was really nice. It was beautiful. I think it lasted a decent amount of time too, a couple days, maybe even going into 3rd day, but it wasn't quite as strong as I thought, but that's okay. That's okay. It was pretty, and I would definitely get more of that. Okay, next one, I give up. I'm not doing it anymore. It's Disney's 100 Acre Woods license bar. I cannot get any performance on this. So this is Jasmine, Cotton Blossoms, and Vanilla. I can't get any performance. So I tried it in 25 watt warmers. I tried it in a 40 watt warmer. I put it in an element warmer in a small space in my bedroom. I can't smell it. I just cannot. I mean, I can smell it softly in here. And if, it's beautiful, if I could get any performance out of it, I would really enjoy it, but I'll definitely I'm just never trying again. It just doesn't work in my house. Okay, next one is probably one of my favorite tree scents, and that's Wassail Wonderland. Some people get a lot of orange out of this, but I pick up the fir, is it fir or pine? I can't remember, but I pick up the tree note right away. I mean, I know there's like a lemon zest, orange, fir or pine, one of those. But I do get a strong tree scent in here, but it's blended so nicely with that orange and the tiny, tiniest bit of lemon. Oh my gosh, this bar is awesome. So it's in clearance right now. It's not in my club because I didn't add it last year. But we do have a fair amount of tree scents. And I think Wild for Fall is similar to that. So there's definitely a lot more orange in Wassail Wonderland, but Wild for Fall, you know, if I had, you know, if I lost this one and couldn't get any more, I could always still add this to my club. So anyway, but I don't think I'm going to do that because Wild for Fall was just kind of for me. Fir, mandarin, and sunflower. It was nice, but didn't last very long. It was nice while it went, but it just didn't last long. So that's those two. Okay, next one is cran apple crumble. This one is like whipped cream, cran apple, and I think brown sugar. I don't get any whipped cream. I can get a little bit of sweetness from the brown sugar. There is a bit of a bakery vibe, but it's not as strong as a bakery vibe as Pretty and Plum. That I definitely pick up like a cake note on, or like a pastry note. But anyway, this was nice. This was strong in my open concept. Cran apple crumble. I would definitely repurchase this again. I don't know if I would put it in my club. It was pretty good. Oops, I dropped on the floor. But I don't know. We'll have to see when the time gets closer. Okay, next one is currently in the catalog now. That's a Mandalorian Air of Adventure. This was so pretty in my bedroom. Silver sage, eucalyptus, bright orange, mint, bergamot, and geranium. And this is really, really pretty. I did 2 cubes in my element warmer. It's just so pretty. For me, this is definitely a bedroom, bathroom only type scent. Like I probably wouldn't melt this in my open concept, but it's beautiful in a bedroom. Scarlet sunflower, also really nice. Sunflower, red apple, and red cranberry, which is just, you know, it's just like a nice fall flower scent and beautiful. Did good in my open concept. Okay, next one, I just had to talk about this one. You guys, I am not crazy. I'm telling you, if someone could contact Scentsy headquarters and whoever mixes and blends all these bars and says, okay, this is how many oils go in this one and this one. I'm telling you, you guys, this bar mix it from that bakery bundle that was just in the flash sale smells like the younger sister, very closely related, almost twin to Justin Loyal, the Harry Potter. I'm telling you guys, I'm not crazy. I've heard people like describe this as more like sugar or pink haze, but I have sugar and pink haze, and I have sugar in my club, and I smell them. They do not. I am getting, if you've ever melted, and I've melted them both now. So I melted this in my room. I melted this in my open concept. The only distinguishing factor for me is the fact that there is, this bar is a lot stronger. There might be like an extra note or oil they added to this one, but I'm telling you, to me, it's not even distinguishable unless you put it in front of my nose. I would probably be able to tell because of the fact that Justin Oil is so much stronger. Like, it's a great deal stronger. But when they melt, they smell the same. They just do. So, I don't know. I would have to say that either my bar got, you know, when they were making Justin Loyal, they accidentally put the oils for Justin Oil in here, and that's what happened with this one when it was freshly poured. Or I don't know. I'm not crazy. I swear. They smell the same. Smell them together. They smell the same. Okay. Next one was one that I picked up from Walmart. It's Sensationals Caramel Apple Spice. This one is a dupe for Scentsy's Caramel Apple Craze. It is so good. And it is strong, just like Caramel Apple Craze, strong. The only problem is I just can't do this wax anymore. I cannot do it. It is so hard. I mean, the wax is so hard. It takes forever to melt in your warmers. When it's finally melted, it's beautiful and it smells great. But then it's the task of taking it out. It's hard to take out. It's hard to remove. And, you know, it didn't last very long either. But you know, if you're on a budget and you love Scentsy's Caramel Apple Craze and you want it now, just go to your local Walmart. Caramel Apple Spice, it's just like it, strong, great performer, just a mess to clean up, in my opinion. Okay, went through a bag of Scentsy Soak in Cloudberry Dreams. I just love Scentsy Soak. I love smelling good. And I always have to smell good. Smell is very important to me. And a lot of people don't like this in the wax. I don't mind it because I don't mind rose. Simply Rose is too much, but if rose is like there's rose in Cozy Cardigan, that I like because this is mixed with raspberry, peach, and vanilla. So anyway, I enjoyed it very much in the Scentsy Soak. However, I don't think there's any Scentsy Soak that I did not enjoy. So that's not saying much. Okay, Jewel Pomegranate is the next one. This was in the fall winter catalog last year. I finally got around to melting this yesterday. It's still in my warmers now. Not super strong today. Yesterday I did the entire bar, so 1 cube in each warmer. It's nice, but it's very, very tart. Like, very tart to me. I don't know if it's because it sat for a year, but it's like a very, very tart pomegranate. A little bit too tart for my liking. So much so that I went around and I added some vanilla bean buttercream to some of the warmers, just to sweeten it up a little bit. But it was nice. It was good. I mean, if it ended up in like a flash sale or something like that, I would pick up more. Just not my favorite. Okay, Silver Bells. You guys know I don't think there's a single person in the world that doesn't love this scent. Candy cane, pear, caramel, and vanilla sugar. It's good. And again, I don't like minty scents, but like the new Scentspirations collection, is that what it was? The candy cane buttercream, like that I can do because it's mixed with the buttercream. But this is blended so beautifully, and it's like a creamy mint. That's what it is. It's a creamy mint. It's not like a perfect peppermint type mint. It's pretty, and I did it in my bedroom, but I'm hearing people say that it performs well. So I think I'm going to try it out here in my open concept, because if it does well out here, this will be one of the minty scents that is added to my club. Which I'm always messing with, by the way. I put stuff in and then I take it out and then I'm like, why did I do that? Okay, I finished a bar that I had from last year of Mighty Pine. This is just pine and icy lavender. And I liked it more. I think I melted this 2 or 3 days ago. I liked it a lot more the other day when I melted it, because I think I melted this in like, you guys are going to laugh at me, like the end of September, October. It might have been like early October. I melted Mighty Pine, and it, you know, was not the time to melt it. And I think I didn't appreciate it then because it wasn't cold. But it was okay. It's like not like my favorite tree scent in the world. If it was in a flash sale, I'd pick it up, but I wouldn't like want to add it to my club or anything. Not that you can, because it's not in the catalog. Okay, so this is one of the bars, you guys, that I became a consultant last year, so October of 2022, and I was at a craft show, and this was right before I became a consultant. All the seasonal bricks were out. You know, the Pink Poinsettia, Fluffy Fleece, what were the other ones? Guys, help me. Vanilla cinnamon maple, and gosh darn it, what was it? Oh, our sweet orange pomander. So I ended up getting all of the bricks that were on her table except for Fluffy Fleece, because I smelled it and I was just like, what? And then I looked up the scent notes and it said black currant, cozy musk, heliotrope. But I'm like, black currant? Like, no. If I see currant in a scent, I would think that I would pick up on a berry note, on something sweet. But this was not that. And so I was scared when I initially smelled it, so I didn't get the brick. But then I watched a bunch of YouTube videos and there was so much hype about this. So I went out and got it. And I love this year. Like, love, 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 love. I put 1 cube in each of my warmers. This was a week that I worked like a 60-hour work week. Like, it was crazy. I think I did 2 or 3 overnights in a row. And I like I said, I keep my warmers on all the time. And I wanted something that I didn't have to change out, that I could come home when I'm going in and going out again, that I could smell it whenever I enter my home. This, you guys, lasted in my open concept for a week. A week. And I am not even kidding you. And I could still smell it after a week. I mean, it was obviously not like the first day or 2 or 3, but unbelievable. Like, this bar just goes and goes and goes and goes. It's like the Energizer Bunny. So this is amazing. This is definitely staying in my club because it also is so unique. And I think that's why it's so controversial, is because it's kind of, it's a different smell. It's kind of like an acquired taste. You know, I didn't like sushi the first time I tried it, but now I love it. So anyway, that's Fluffy Fleece. So that was just a banger in my house this week. And then while I'm doing that, I might as well do the other banger. So if I can find it. Oh my goodness. Well, I can't find it, so I'm going to just keep going. Okay, I finished through a bar of Gimme Candy. This is, let's see, caramelized sugar, golden honey, and sweet butter cream. And it smells good. It smells like butterscotch, honey, confectionery sugar, brown sugar. It just smells sweet. Super, super sweet, and I'm okay with super sweet. If you don't like super sweet, do not purchase Gimme Candy. But I love this, and I did melt it on its own only because it was the first time I melted it, and I don't like to put scents in different warmers until I melt it for a first time to get a feel of it. But this would definitely be neat mixed with a lot of things. So that one will be going in my club. Okay, next one is Cozy Cardigan. To me, this smells like, the baby sis of cashmere and corduroy. It's got rose, suede, and amber. And it's very pretty. But if I had to pick, I know they're not the same. But to me, they have the same vibe. At the end of the year, well, when the catalog changes and I have to make those tough choices in my club, I'm going to keep cashmere and corduroy in there. Probably not Cozy Cardigan, because while I really enjoy this, I really love cashmere and corduroy, and I couldn't handle losing that. So it's a type of scent where you can have it in your bathroom, you could have it in your bedroom, you could have it in your open concept. It's just beautiful everywhere, and it lasts for days and days and days as well. So, and at just like a really nice level. Like, it's not like a boomer banger, but it's not, it's just ever so present and pretty. Okay, Graham Cracker Crunch. I have got to melt this again. Now, I have a bar that's been setting that's a little bit older, because what is this? Vanilla, graham cracker, I think, and peanut butter. This is good. It is good. But it does not last at all. I mean, it lasts, like, for me, like 5 or 6 hours. And it's not super strong for me. But I have another bar. It's been sitting over there in my pantry. I'm going to try it again. I'm going to melt just this whole bar, my open concept, and see how it does. Because I really like it. And if it's stronger this time, then it would definitely be something I put in my club because I really enjoy it. It just didn't do well for me here. Okay, next one that did not do well for me was boho. This was last year, Bring Back My Bar. It's clove, winter apple, black plums, mulberry, and cinnamon sticks. So those scent notes are, you know, this is very fall, winter bar. But if I wanted a plum type bar, I would, you know, there's a lot of other choices. This, yeah, this just didn't do well for me. I did this initially last year. I put some cubes in my open concept, which obviously that didn't go over too well. So I put the rest of what I had in the element warmer in my bedroom. Could smell it, kind of, sort of, but not really. So that definitely wouldn't be something I would repurchase. Apple cherry strudel, another one. It's okay. It smells really good in the clam, but I can only really seem to melt it in my bedroom, which sounds kind of weird, but it just doesn't work for me in my open concept. Obviously, I mean, it smells strong in here, but out here it doesn't smell very strong. I don't know, it doesn't last long either, but it is what it is. Okay, this one I picked up at a craft show. I just had to try it even though I don't like masculine scents, and that sheer leather. It's okay. It's very strong. I did use just one cube in my bedroom because it is strong. And what I'm going to do with the rest of this is I'm going to melt it with something sweet and soft, like maybe Simply Vanilla, or sugar cookie. Simply Vanilla would probably be really nice with this. So I might do like 2 cubes of that to 1 cube of sheer leather and see how that goes. I'll let you know. Okay. Oh, here's my other one. This is the other bar this is absolutely going in my club, staying in my club, and will never, ever, 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 ever come out. That is Polar Bear Hugs. You guys, this lasted for days in my house. Days and days and days, like beyond 3 days. Blackberry jam, brown sugar, vanilla, and amber. Days. I don't know what it is, but oh my goodness. It's so beautiful too. I don't remember last year it lasting as long as it did, but this lasted forever. So amazing, 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 amazing. Okay. Now, I have sugar cookie in here. Okay, that's what I use sugar cookie with. I was going to say, because I don't usually use sugar cookie on its own. This is the first time I ever tried, since I'm newer to Scentsy. Let's see, balsam, spruce, cedar, amber, and woody pine cones. Very snowy spruce. So this is the first time I tried this one. And I did 4 cubes out here in my open concept. Just 4. And I kind of put, you know, 1 or 2 in my warmers here and 1 or 2 in my warmers over there to kind of disperse it. This bar is strong. And I love it, you know, like I'm here for strong, but it was really strong. And my daughter seems to be, she's 3, she seems to be a little bit sensitive. So I went ahead and mixed it with sugar cookie, and it was still, you know, beautiful. It just tapped it down a little bit, and but I would definitely repurchase Very Snow Spruce. Very nice. Okay, next one is Perfect Day. Oh, I still have a cube left of this in here. This is a splash of bourbon, pear, and spice syrup. I still don't know what to think about this one. It's, I don't know. I don't hate it. I don't love it. I mixed it with, because it was a little bit loud to me. So I mixed it with vanilla bean buttercream, and that was nice. I did like that mixture. I don't know. I like that, how strong it is, but I'm still, like, the verdict's still out is, do I like this or do I not? Obviously, I don't hate it, or, I mean, if I hated something, I would not be questioning if I liked it or not. But we'll see. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to add it to my club. So, and I don't think it's going to come back next year. Next one is Vanilla Waves. This one is in my club. I didn't like this one at first. This is like sticky caramel and vanilla and sea salt. or salty caramel something. I didn't like this at first because I picked up an odd note in it. Like it has a different kind of smell, a different note to it that I just can't explain. It doesn't smell like just vanilla and salty caramel. It doesn't. There's something, I don't know what it is. But anyway, I didn't like this at first, but I do now. It grew on me, and it is very strong. It's not so very strong that you can't melt it in a bedroom, because I do, but it's strong enough that I can melt it in my open concept and smell it very well. So much so that I melted this one day with something else. This was months ago, and I couldn't smell the something else. All I could smell was vanilla waves because it's so strong. Okay, this one is man approved, Fearless by Nature. A friend of mine, I said, here, smell this. And he was like, oh, that smells good. So that's interesting. If a man likes a scent, then it's wow, because they don't really notice anything, right? So this one has wildflower, sage, and woods. And it is really, really nice. I guess I like sage because that's what really stands out to me with this bar. I melted it in my bedroom. I think it's a great bedroom scent. I also think it is an amazing bathroom scent. I did it there too. Okay, next one is Winterberry Apple Tea. And this is like winter tea, cozies up to cranberry, apple, and honey. And let me tell you, look at how it stained the clamshell. See that? It's like really stained. But I liked this last year. This was a bar from last year. I love it this year. So I have got to remember to add this to my club, like a couple bars, maybe 3 bars even, and or just purchase a bunch. Because when this ages for a year, oh my gosh, it gets even so much better. Like the cinnamon comes out in it. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Oh, I love it. Okay, next one, I did some salted caramel toffee, and this is yummy. Where's the other one? Over here. Oh, okay. So toffee butter crunch. Let's compare it to that. So salted caramel toffee is salted caramel toffee and butterscotch, and this one is currently in the catalog. So it's very nice. But if I'm comparing it to toffee butter crunch, which was a bring back my bar last year, which like a dummy, I didn't put it in my club, I think I would have to choose toffee butter crunch. There is, I think there's walnuts. There's a walnut note in toffee butter crunch. And that really, really comes out as you're warming it. And it is so nice. But like a dummy, didn't put it in my club. Or even if I would have, I probably would have cut it out because I do stuff like that. And I don't know why I do what I do. But still, salted caramel toffee is nice. Definitely pick it up. I'll definitely, I mean, since this is the only type of caramel bakery that we have, I'll definitely be getting more of this. I'm anxious to see, oh man, I'm anxious to see what's in the spring and summer catalog as far as bakery goes. Whew. Okay, next one is Pumpkin Cinnamon Swirl. This is another bar that is very, very discolored, but is from last year. And this time, like this year, I get a ton of bakery cinnamon. Like there's a lot of cinnamon in this bar. Very heavy on the cinnamon. It's a beautiful, to me, spicy bakery. Pumpkin Cinnamon Swirl. I would melt this any time of the year, and it's probably going to go in my club. So yummy. Okay, next one is one of my favorite bars in the spice category for Scentsy, and that is Autumn Sunset. And this bar I actually got from a lovely friend, Kyle. Thank you, Kyle, so much. He's always sending wax my way, so I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, Kyle. Apple Pumpkin, Fall Leaves, and Spices is this one. And it's just got, there's just something about this bar that I just adore. And this is another one. I had this in my warmers for days and days and days, more than 3 days, and I could still smell it. So this is Autumn Sunset is an amazing performer. Okay, got through some Snow-Kissed Cranberry pods. So my favorite system for the car, my car, is the Scentsy Go diffuser. Diffuser? Yeah. Yeah, I have a wall fan diffuser. I don't have the mini diffuser because I prefer the regular Scentsy Go because you can put 2 pods in at one time. And it fits really nicely in the cup holder of your car. And I think that's the best scent delivery system for a vehicle. I've done the car bars. I've done scent circles. I haven't done bar clips, but I'm assuming they're pretty much the same as car bars. And I just haven't gotten great luck or performance. For me, these just last longer because what I do is I'll take my Scentsy Go with me in the car, wherever I go that day, work, grocery shopping, pick up, little girl from daycare, drop her off, and I'll have this going in my car. But at the end of the night, I take the pods out of the Scentsy Go and I put them back in the container and I shut it. That way they're not exposed to air and they're closed up, and they last me a long time. I would say, because I don't have it on all the time, just when I'm driving or whatever. The pods probably last me like 3 to 4 weeks. That's a good amount of time compared to a car bar or scent circle that lasts me like 3 days. So yeah, there's that. Okay, next one is Breakfast in Bed. This was in the recent, 10-bar bakery bundle. However, this bar was from last year. And, I'm still getting the flaky crust type of vibe in here too. There really is a really beautiful bakery note in Breakfast for Bed. Breakfast in Bed. So it's warm pumpkin pastry, black raspberry, and a drizzle of cinnamon. I made a video, I don't know when it was, maybe all the way back in like November, and last November, and I said how I didn't care for Breakfast in Bed. I was like, it's not for me, whatever. And that's because I was melting it at my old job, and it's not, it wasn't fitting for this type of bar. But when I melted this in my open concept, first of all, it was so strong, like in a good way. I could smell it out in my garage. So I have, an attached, a breezeway, and then my garage are attached, but it's all the way over there. And when I got out of my car, I could smell this. Amazing. I wish I would have got the memo sooner, because I would have added this to my club. This does great in my home, and I really love it. It smells so good. Okay, next one. Okay, this is another one I'm going to rant and rave about. I melted it last year, but for some reason this year, I'm absolutely loving it. Hold on, I got to smell it first. So good. It's so good. Icicles and Evergreen. I love this tree scent. This is a tree scent that I absolutely adore. They say there's blue eucalyptus in here, along with that pine, but I don't know. The sweetness, they're also crystallized sugar. It's very sweet. It is a sweet. Now I haven't tried the Disney's Season for Magic tree scent, which I really do want to try that one. Is it anything like the sweetness and icicles and evergreen? I just think this is so pretty. My mom loves this one too. She got a brick of this with the frosted petals. Anyway, this lasted in my home, and I don't remember it lasting like this long last year. Probably about 6 days. Again, 5 or 6 days. It was like one of the fluffy fleece, and I don't know if it's just my home. I don't know what was going on, if it was climate, humidity. This bar lasted forever for me, but it is just so pretty. I love it. Okay, we're winding down. Just 2 more. Okay. Just one more. because this is vanilla bean buttercream, and so I'm assuming I mixed it with something. Oh, yes, yes, I did. The jeweled pomegranate. I mixed the vanilla bean buttercream with the jeweled pomegranate because it was a little bit too like sharp and bitter to me. Okay, last bar, but very not least, this is another one I rant and rave about all the time. I absolutely love it. Like a dummy, I did not add it to my club. I just went out and bought like 10 bars of it, but now I'm dwindling down. I think I'm at like 4 bars, and that is vanilla blackberry. I love this bar. There are people that say this bar smells like pot. In fact, my dad thought I was smoking pot. He came over the one day. He came into my breezeway because I was melting this out my breezeway, and he had this really stern look on his face, and he seemed really ticked off. And I'm like, "What's going on?" He's like, "Why does your breezeway smell like marijuana?" And I'm like, "Dad, it's Scentsy." And he looked at me in disbelief, and I really don't think he believed me. Okay, so if you've ever smoked pot before, you would know that this does not smell like pot. I promise you. Smell pot and then smell this. This is just I get from this vanilla, blackberry, and a beautiful cedar. Just like I don't know, like if you love cedar cider, which I do, which is like apple, vanilla, and cedar, this is like the same type of cedar that's in that. So I'm not sure. I don't know how people get marijuana from this bar. It's just I don't get it. But anyway, this is a beautiful bar. I love it. It is a banger. You smell it everywhere. Okay, like you will smell it outside. This is a really good performing bar, and it also lasts for days and days and days and days. I think I took this out on like day 5 or 6. So anyway, guys, that is my weekly what I've been warming. I'm really going to try to start doing these once a week again, like I was doing months and months and months ago. Life just got crazy. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this, please hit the like button and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.